So now we finished washing our system and we're ready to get it taped. I'm lucky enough to have a mannequin head with a stand. If you don't have a mannequin head with a stand, what you can do is just grab a couple of towels. The bigger the better. Put them down and then either pin the system to the towels or fold the towels into the system in order to make it easier for you to get it taped and adjust the taping. Or you can put it on your knee, but I find this a little bit easier. So I want to go with my mannequin head. This is what I'm used to working with. And pin it in place so it doesn't move. So if you like to take off your system every day or every other day or something like that, you're going to need one of the weaker tapes. The red liner is very popular. I'm right-handed, so I like to start off on the right-hand side. Now keep in mind that we've already marked the system where it's going to sit. So this is part 2. Part 1 is putting the system on, marking it, knowing where you're going to put it once we're done here. So we're going to tape all the way around, and there's several ways to tape. You can cut the pieces, attach them to the base. Once you get more experienced, you can lay the tape right on the base. Just be careful that you don't trim the base. This is a polyurethane base, but if it was a lace base, the method is exactly the same. Only the tape itself would change. The red tape doesn't stick to lace very well. You'd either need the blue or another lace type tape. So now that we have the red tape installed, we're going to press it in with our fingers, making sure it's making great contact with the base itself. Now, whether or not you have nails, doesn't matter. All you need to do is either put your finger underneath the system or just roll the polyurethane a little bit, and that will start the tape off. And again, I overlap it a little bit just so that the one piece sticks to the other. Makes it easier to remove. Alright, so our red tape's on. Now if you were, again, keeping the system only on for a day or two, that would be it for the back and sides. Now you'd be doing the front area. If you're on tape, you can start to apply the tape here. Again, depending on what you're doing and how long you'll be keeping the system on for, you can use the tape at full strength for maximum hold, or you can cut the tape in half. Again, it's going to be very strong, less mess to clean, and again, easier to remove if you're not going to keep it on as long. So what's important to remember a lot of times is that the front may need to be changed before the back does. So we always want to make sure that when we're putting our tape along the front, we're leaving a space between the front and the back. And again, this will ensure that in case we do need to change the front, it's not going to be stuck to the back, making it impossible. So again, now we're going to continue along the lace front. So again, you're just going to apply your tape along the edge, lift it, make sure you're not going to cut that lace, and continue all the way around the front area. Then cut your tape in half. All we're basically doing is putting the tape adhesive in a big circle. But just take your time, you're not in a rush. So once our front taping is done, we can peel that tape off and then go to put our system on. Now for those of you who want extended wear, where you want to keep the system on, longer than 5 days, you're going to take your blue adhesive, again not connecting the front to the back. You're going to apply your blue adhesive directly on top of the red tape. The reason why is the blue adhesive is basically just glue residue. The red tape is a piece of plastic with adhesive on both sides. So when this stuff melts, it basically melts into a pile of goo that'll be next to impossible to clean off of the system. The red tape doesn't have that problem. As you noticed from when we first washed the hair, the blue tape had melted on top of the red, but once we started peeling it off, the base was pretty clean. So again, we're going to continue this all the way around. So now we're looking at the job that we did. Again, the front and back aren't connected on either side. We can start on the right side of the system, and remove the blue tape. Again, putting your finger underneath, grab the blue adhesive. It should be really easy to peel off now that it's stuck on top of the red. And we're just going to continue that all the way around. As you're peeling, press the overlapped piece on top. Peel the backing. Now put your finger underneath the lace, press this in place nice. Obviously you have to make sure the lace was dry when you first attach the tape to it. Now we're just going to take that off, stick it on itself, peel off the backing, and again just continue all the way around. Alright, so now we're ready to reapply our system again.